On New Year's Eve, my cousin came to my house as a guest, but I pushed her down on the bed. The house in Willow Creek stood quiet under the late afternoon sun, its wooden beams creaking faintly in the winter breeze. Alex sat on the edge of his bed, the new gaming console humming softly in his lap, a gift he'd been eager to unwrap, a small escape from a holiday chatter downstairs. Family voices drifted up like distant echoes, laughter, clinking glasses, the shuffle of boots on the porch. New Year's visits in Willow Creek always felt like this, warm on the surface, but laced with an undercurrent of obligation, of smiles that didn't quite reach the eyes. The door opened without a knock. Emily slipped in, her long coat shedding snowflakes onto the carpet. She was older by a few years, always the one who arrived fashionably late to these gatherings, her presence pulling the room into a different orbit. Alex glanced up, the controller pausing mid-game. She closed the door behind her with a soft click, the sound sealing them in a pocket of silence. "Parents dragged me here early," she murmured, voice low, as if speaking to the air between them. She shrugged off the coat, letting it pool on the floor. The room felt smaller suddenly, the air thicker. Alex nodded, eyes flicking back to the screen. But he felt her settle beside him on the bed, the mattress dipping just enough to tilt him toward her. The console's glow cast blue shadows across her face. She leaned in, fingers brushing his as she took the second controller. "Show me how this works." The game started. Pixels danced. But the real rhythm was in the pauses, the way her breath synced with the loading screens, the faint warmth radiating from her arm against his. Downstairs, doors slammed, voices faded as the adults piled into cars for the next house. Willow Creek streets were lined with similar homes, all pretending at closeness during the holidays. Emily shifted, her shoulder grazing his. The light from the window slanted in, turning the dust motes into slow-moving stars. Alex stole glances, not bold, just hesitant flickers. Her eyes stayed on the screen, but there was a curve to her lips, a knowing tilt. The air held a chill from the open window crack, yet the space between them warmed, inch by inch. Silence stretched. Not empty, but full. Full of the unsaid. Hours slipped by in the game's loops, levels failed, retries, small victories. Emily's laughter came in soft bursts, muffled against the pillow she'd pulled close. Alex guided her through a tricky section, his voice steady, but inside, a knot tightened. Why here? Why now? Family ties in Willow Creek were supposed to be safe, predictable. Yet her presence unraveled that. She leaned back during a break, the bed creaking under her weight. The room's light dimmed as clouds passed outside, casting long shadows that danced across the walls. Alex felt the shift in her posture, a subtle arch that brought her closer. His hand hovered near the controller, then retreated. Touch felt loaded, like crossing a line drawn in invisible ink. "You always this quiet?" she asked, eyes on the paused screen. The question hung, ambiguous. Was it teasing? Or something deeper? He shrugged. "Depends." "On what?" The air conditioner hummed, a low vibration under their words. Alex's pulse matched it. He reached to adjust the controller, his arm brushing hers. Static sparked, not literal, but emotional. She didn't pull away. Instead, her gaze met his in the screen's reflection, holding for a beat too long. They played on, but the game blurred. His mind wandered to stolen moments from past holidays, Emily visiting from the city, always a step removed, her life a mystery of office parties and late nights. Willow Creek felt small in comparison, suffocating. Yet here, in this room, distance collapsed. A level boss loomed. Emily tensed, fingers fumbling. "Help." Alex moved behind her on the bed, knees bracketing her hips. Not touching, but close enough to feel the heat of her back through the thin fabric. The console's fan whirred louder, masking his uneven breath. He guided her hands, light pressure on her thumbs, a whisper of instruction. "There. Dodge left." She followed. Victory flashed on screen. But the real win was the proximity, the way her hair tickled his cheek. Time slowed. The outside world, snow falling softly on Willow Creek's rooftops, faded to white noise. He shifted, accidental at first. Then not. A brush of skin, warm and unintended. Or was it? Emily's breath hitched, just once. The room's air grew heavy, as if the night itself was holding its breath. Hesitation bloomed in him. Pull back or lean in. Trust flickered, fragile. Another level. Another excuse to stay close. Her laughter softened into something quieter, more intimate. Alex's thoughts raced. What did she see in him? A kid brother? Or more? The tension coiled, slow and unrelenting, like the game's escalating difficulty. The screen went dark between rounds. Emily set the controller aside, turning slightly. The bed springs sighed. Alex remained behind her, the space between them a charged void. Light from the hallway seeped under the door, a thin golden line cutting the dimness. "You okay?" she asked, voice barely above the hum. He nodded, but his body betrayed him, a tremor, a surge he couldn't name. Warmth spread, unbidden. Contact happened in fragments, his forehead against her shoulder blade, the accidental press. Then deliberate. A slow glide, testing boundaries. Emily froze, but didn't move away. The air thickened with unspoken permission. A gasp escaped her, soft, surprised. She turned, eyes wide in the low light. Alex's heart hammered. Fear mingled with want. What now? Regret loomed, but so did release. Her hand rose, hesitant, brushing his cheek. Subtext in the touch, stay. The moment stretched, elastic. Then she pushed him back gently, not rejection, but redirection. Onto the bed. Her form hovered, gaze locking with his. Silence enveloped them, broken only by the distant tick of a clock downstairs. Trust built in layers, eye contact, a shared breath. She leaned down. Warmth met warmth. Not rushed. Exploratory. Her fingers traced his arm, light as feathers. Alex's mind spun. This was Emily family forbidden. Yet the pull was magnetic, psychological gravity. Emotions swirled, guilt, exhilaration, a deep ache for connection in Willow Creek's isolating winters. Whispers followed. Not words, but sounds, a sigh, a murmur. Alex. He responded in kind, hands finding her waist. The room's chill contrasted the heat building between them. Tension peaked in waves, hesitation, advance, retreat. Her eyes searched his, full of questions. Is this real? His mirrored back, maybe. Crossing happened not in grand gestures, but in the quiet unraveling. Barriers dissolved in the dark, the console forgotten on the floor. Psychological climax, the realization that distance had always been illusion. Warmth flooded, overwhelming. Release came in shudders, shared and silent. After, they lay still. The air cooled, reality seeping back. But the bond lingered, transformed. Emily sat up first, the bed shifting. Light from the window painted silver streaks on the walls, moonrise over Willow Creek. She glanced at him, a small smile playing, but eyes soft with something new. Understanding, perhaps. Or acceptance. Need to clean up, she said, voice husky, ambiguous. Was it practical? Or an invitation? Alex nodded, throat tight. The house felt empty, parents still out. He led her upstairs, to the rooftop deck where the laundry hummed in the night air. Stars blinked above, indifferent. The chill bit, but her hand in his warmed it. She moved with purpose, shedding layers into the machine. Not exhibition, but necessity laced with intimacy. Alex watched, not staring, but absorbing, the trust in her vulnerability. Water ran in the outdoor shower, steam rising like ghosts. He joined, hesitant. Water cascaded, washing away the evidence, but not the memory. Touches under the spray, gentle, exploratory. Laughter bubbled, low and private. Careful, she teased, subtext, this changes everything. Back downstairs, clothes dried in mechanical whir. They dressed in silence, the air between them charged yet calmer. Release had brought clarity, the tension wasn't destruction, but evolution. Family lines blurred, but emotions sharpened. In the room again, they sat on the bed's edge. Gaze met gaze. No need for words. The console lay dormant, a relic of before. Headlights swept the driveway, parents returning. Voices rose downstairs, cheerful and oblivious. Emily slipped on her coat, the fabric whispering. Alex watched from the door, a quiet ache settling. Come visit soon, she said, eyes holding his. Subtext, we'll figure this out. He nodded. The door closed behind her, the house falling silent once more. Alone, Alex sat in the dim light. The air felt different, lighter, yet heavier with possibility. Willow Creek's night pressed against the windows, snow muffling the world. Whatever they had crossed, there was no going back, and maybe that was the point. Reflection lingered, open-ended. Warmth in memory. Distance in reality. But the hesitation was gone, replaced by a slow-burning trust. The holidays ended, but something new began. Quiet. Intimate. Unresolved.